Hello and welcome to Courage Haven. I have another experience story coming at you. This one is going to be about two exes. So, the first one is going to be Chris Haven. They're not going to be very long. Middle school grabbed me by the back of my hoodie. We're in middle school. He grabbed me by the back of my hoodie, and I fell on my back as he was kicking me and dragging me when the guy who liked me came and stopped him and they got into it. His name was Chris McGuire. Awesome dude. Awesome dude. It was him, his mom, and his stepdad. We dated briefly. Very awesome dude. He had a lot of respect. He did try to hook up at least once, but he respected my decisions and he respected me as a person. So, very awesome dude. I hope he's doing good today. I really do. I believe he lived with his mom and stepdad. I never forgot that because that was the first time someone interrupted anything ever. That's the first time that anyone has ever got in the middle of anything with me. And that little things, I pay attention to little things. Little things matter. So, the next one is Anthony Garcia. Another attempted situation. One day, Heather and I went to his place, and he had a bar counter with stools. That is where she'd be sitting throughout this whole thing. As he'd carry me down the hall from behind with my hands out and feet kicking off the wall and into his room, which was at the end of the hall and the very last room to the left. And it was open. The door was open. We stood there, and I blatantly told him, I'm not gonna sleep with you. No. And I left. Come to find out that there was another girl going there after me, and at school, he was a senior. In lunch, I was sitting with friends, and he poured a carton of chocolate milk over my head. And then tried to talk to me years later when he worked at a pizza place like nothing ever happened. So, yeah, I dated him briefly, and he had picked me up from behind, and he was carrying me down the hall, and I was kicking the sides of the walls of the hall and putting my arms on the sides of the hall walls and stuff like that. And the whole time, my best friend, Heather Kazaya, was sitting at the bar, and she was just sitting there staring at us. She didn't get up. She didn't do anything. She didn't try to intervene or nothing. And, story of my life, right? So that is another true story. I got one coming up. It's called Ad Mom, my adopted mother. I'll be having stories coming out of what I had to face under her breath. So, thank you for tuning in and have a wonderful day.